I'm trying to figure out where I know him from.
We met on social media.
How you doing, everybody?
Doing well. Hey, how are you?
Y'all look nervous like the first episode. Y'all all right? I'm not coming through the portal. Listen, I really do got to ask, though. Like, this was an experiment, and like, I want to know, had other experiments or reality shows had opened you up to this idea? Because the biggest thing, and I think we all can agree, is that most of the time you gotta leave the past in the past. That's kind of why it's there, you know? But this is kind of like a, hey, we got this person from the past. By the way, we got like a bunch of people from the past. You're like, that has to be like a scary feeling, you know? But had anything had kind of opened you up, warmed you up to the idea of saying like, okay, maybe this will work?
Yeah, actually for me, it's funny. I actually got reached out to by The Bachelorette first. And they reached out to me through Bumble. And I was like, what? I didn't even really watch reality TV much, to be honest. And I had to look it up. And I was like, 30 guys going after one girl. I was like, that's not really my jam. And so like, I passed that one up. I had a feeling. I was like, you know what? I feel like there's going to be another opportunity. And I swear to God, like literally in the next month, like a casting producer reached out to me for this show. And I was like, yo, this is like what I'm supposed to be waiting for. Because if they reached out to me first, I probably would have just like passed by, because like I had like my whole pandemic beard, man. I was not looking good. I was like whatever, you know. But because of the first one, I was like, you know what? This opportunity is probably presented itself for a reason. So I shaved my beard, did the interview, and I was like, all right, I killed it.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Oh, and another aspect to that was anybody worried about digging up past trauma or such?
Yeah, I mean, I think past trauma can be fun, right? So it can be, right? It can be fun. It can be interesting, right?
Right.
Coming into this situation, looking at the past trauma, I just kind of look at the Chris Rock and Will Smith, right? So I could go on this dating show and I could get, my head knocked off, or I could go on a dating show and I could find love. And I think that once you guys tune in, you'll be really impressed of what happened.
Yeah. Jeff, I want to come to you next. I got to say, you had an interesting season. This may not be a popular response to you, but man, did I love me some Anthony. How did it almost felt like when I was looking for an interview, I was like, I feel like Anthony should be here too. Almost became sort of a prime cast member just because of just that element that he brought. But beyond that, just that friendship, that childhood friendship that just kind of blossomed over time, that I saw this pure for. I feel like you had to make one of the hardest decisions of anybody on the show. I just want to know what's sort of y'all relationships now back in New York, and sort of your mindset in having somebody that close to you there.
It was definitely interesting to have people come on from every stage in your life, right? So whether that was childhood or college or somebody who's still currently in my life, right? So I think for me, it was difficult to let anybody go because everybody gave up so much to come see you, be with you, see if you do still have this connection. And all of us, I mean, most of the people who came on for me have no idea who I am currently. Like we constantly evolve year by year. Who I was last year is not who I am now. So to kind of reintroduce yourself to these people from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 1 year ago, it was so interesting.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I had to go there, but I have to go here. Nigel, Mr. Don't leave your girl around me.
Don't leave her.
Listen,
you'll never see her again.
Listen, I'm in the DMV and I know how they are in Baltimore. So I was like, oh, he about to be a savage here. But what was sort of the validation in knowing that these people had always identified you as a good person, regardless of their circumstance, and then took the risk to come, not just public to you, but the whole world in terms of saying like, I knew you was a real one.
Yeah, so for me, it's never been an issue of getting you around. It's been an issue of keeping you around, right? So I get some decent opportunity to get some beautiful, beautiful women in my life that really care about me, that want to see me happy. But the Scorpio in me just gets really bored, and I just, say that, hey, it's like milk. Sometimes you're going to expire. So.
Paging Cosmic Love for season 2. And Vince, leaving off with you, man. I feel like you were the guinea pig. You set the bar high. The first person that comes through the portal, it's just an instant connection. You're holding hands, and everybody in the room is now sweating. Did you feel that you had to sort of just carry that mantle of just like the bar the entire time?
Oh man, that's a good question. You know, that thought never really crossed my mind, but I think I've just been really lucky to have such incredible women come through the portal for me that they just kind of naturally set the bar for it, you know? Like the connections were just there, and just like we just vibe so well. And so, nah, man, I felt like I was just completely natural. And you know, the girl who showed up to me through the portal, as the first guinea pig, like it was, man, it was kind of a shocker. I didn't know how to react. I was actually shocked I was gonna be the first one. I was ready to see what they were gonna do first, and they were like, Vince, you're up first. I was like, oh dang, okay, let's see how it goes. I didn't even have the words to describe how I felt, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. You had very difficult decisions yourself, and I was like, no, don't you do that. But hey, you had to do what was in best interest of you. But truly, this was an amazing show, and I can't wait for folks to check it out. And hopefully, everyone's doing really well. You brought up the pandemic. I think you filmed this during the pandemic, so hopefully, now that we're kind of trying to get to the other side of this, hopefully everybody's in good spirits and they found what they were looking for. So it's been a pleasure to talk to you three.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all take care.
You as well.
Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Big gold bell,